Hi, my name is Tom and I'm going to guide you through a movie how to build Coldfoil files in InDesign. I first open the document you have sent me and I'm going to check whether the color you have used as a base color is the correct color in the list, and there it highlights, and color is called Gastronomie. And if I open it, I write down that it is built out of 0, 100, 59 and 26. So the purpose is now to rebuild this color in a mixed color of Coldfoil. The second thing you see there is that you built out of this base color Gastronomie a 30% tint of this color. This cannot be used, this 30% tint, otherwise there will only be 30% of Coldfoil beneath that color. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change that 30% tint color into a new swatch. So I built a new color swatch and I take 30% of 100, 59 and 26. So I name this color 30% of Gastronomie. And that color will be 033. And 1/3 of 59 is 20, and 1/3 of 26 will be 9, I suppose. Yes. So I click OK, and this 30 Gastronomie color is built. Then I'm going to delete the Gastronomie color used, 30%. I delete that swatch, and I'm going to change it with a new built 30% color I just made. So this means that both colors that were previously there are now unlinked. So if I change Gastronomie, the 30% Gastronomie will not change along. What I will do now is I will select all unused colors and throw them away, so I make my list a bit smaller, but that's not really needed if you don't want that. I'm going to build now my Coldfoil swatch. For there I take a spot color, I name it Coldfoil, and please always name it the same, no spaces, no capitals, and you use 20 cyan and 40 black, and you put a spot color on it, and you click OK. So this Coldfoil is now produced. Second thing I'm going to do is to make a mixed ink swatch. This will be ink plus Coldfoil. For there, I'm going to use the 0 cyan, 100% magenta, 59 yellow, and 20% black, that is in my Gastronomie color, and I'm going to add 100% of Coldfoil. And this ink I'm going to name Coldfoil Gastronomie. And that is a mixed color swatch I'm going to add. It's that simple. Now I'm going to delete the color swatch Gastronomie. If I delete that, I'm going to replace it by the other color I just created, Coldfoil Gastronomie, which is the color plus Coldfoil. And now all of my document base color is changed to Coldfoil plus that color. The only thing is there is an Illustrator map included, and there the colors are not changed along. So what we have to do is we have to copy that map from Illustrator to InDesign, and to be able to place it on the same location and it is previously there, I'm going to set guides on each edge of this map. That's what I'm doing right now. Top and front and below. That's a bit tricky because it's sticky to some part of the image. So I use my cursors to go to the correct location. Same thing there. One to the right, tuck, and it's done. Now I know exactly where my map is located. Going to links, and there you have the map, which is called, I think, U321 carte d'eau point AY. There it is. I highlight it and I open this in Illustrator. Okay, I'm changing the colors to my working space. Once it is open, it's going to take a while because my computer is not that fast. One second. Okay, now it's up and running again. Here we are. I have this Illustrator file. Now, very important, take the white arrow, not the black one, and select the complete directory. Now you see that the map itself is not selected, only the dots that are on it. And to do that, to select it completely, I'm going to go to layers and I unclick the lockers on those two layers that will contain the borders. Now I have everything highlighted. I copy this. Second, I copy it, yeah. And now I go to InDesign. And there, first I'm going to zoom out a little bit because this map will be much bigger. And you see it complete. I do paste. And there you have the map. Now I'm going to do some adjustments to make it as big as the previous map that's in there. So that should be about it. I zoom in a little bit again. Okay. Take my arrow to settle it. Oh no. Selection is 1 point bigger than I thought. Okay, I adjust the top and the bottom, and now you see that both maps are exactly the same size. Okay, yeah, there we are. Now I will delete the map that was there before. I put this one aside so I can select the one below. No layers is protecting this directory, so I'm selecting it, I delete it, and I place this map right between the 4 guides that were there. Here's my cursor. Okay, one more to the right and top. Okay. And now I go to my swatches, and the last thing to do is find the color used for the red and the lines. Select it there. And I delete the swatch again, and I'm going to replace it by that Coldfoil gastronomie that we just made. And we do OK. And now borders and red bullets are replaced in Coldfoil color. So in InDesign we are done. What we need to do now is we need to make a PDF out of it. We produce PDFs here at the old-fashioned way. It means printing them and to a PS file and then run them over distiller. We still think this is the most safe way to produce PDFs because then you have run them once over PostScript and you will have no print errors after production. I measured out the file document, which is 380 by 160, and I had 20 millimeters to both sides to have 10 millimeters border on all sides. Okay, so now the PS file is saved. I'm going to Acrobat Distiller, which is sniveling from a hot folder. That will start running in a few seconds because it is sniffing every 30 seconds. There it is. And the PDF is produced, and then I go to my output folder. That's the output folder, there's the test of the cold foil, and there is my PDF produced. So if I now declick my CMYK, there you see totally in gray where the cold foil will be. And if I declick the swatches with spot colors, there you see the complete color. I can do it again and declick the cut, and now you see the cold foil in black, and I can add the CMYK again. So now everything is highlighted, and that's it. Hope it works for you. Bye.